welcome all of you to the Educational Testing Service campus. It's a pleasure to have you. We're pleased that you were able to hold your event here. I was asked to give a little background on ETS and about our relationship with Edusoft, so that's what I'll do. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. For those of you that aren't familiar with what we do, we are the largest not-for-profit private educational research institution in the world. We have somewhere in the neighborhood of about 3,500 employees that do research in the advancement of statistics and educational measurement. We have our mission is to advance quality and equity in education. But for what that really translates to is we try to help people improve their lives. This company was founded about 70 years ago when a lot of the service people came back from World War II. And they had, prior to that, at least in the U.S., for anyone to go to university and study, you had to be born into the right family. You needed to come from a family that went to university and had the money for that. But with the GI Bill that was offered to American service people that came back, this opened up higher education to a whole new group of people. And so one of the first things we did is working with the president of Harvard University and with the College Board, who is still our largest client, we developed the SAT, which was a way for people to prove that they were capable of performing in a higher education setting, and gave them the ability to really succeed in life. So it really is a game changer for that whole generation, quite honestly. One of the things you may not know about ETS is we are the largest English language assessment company in the world. When you combine our TOEIC test, our institutional our TOEFL Young Learner Series, I think the total volume somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7 to 8 million tests per year, which is by far the largest. And we did that for a number of years. And then about 5 years ago, after a long time of hearing people question and say, okay, you tell me how well I can perform with English, how can I improve it? We went out and reviewed a number of programs to find a company that we felt we could work with and collaborate with to provide an answer to that question for people that wanted to improve their English. And again, in many countries, improve their lives. After a thorough review of what was available in the market, we ended up settling and working with our friends at Edusoft back then. That was about 5 years ago when Edusoft became a subsidiary of ETS. And the thing that we found compelling about Edusoft, and that I hope you'll find compelling as well, is that they're one of the companies that take a blended learning approach. So they didn't forget the teacher. In many instances, you see companies that offer great content and learning platforms, but there's no teacher to actually keep them motivated to stay with it. Teachers are great, but exclusively, they're expensive, and if you can only get, most likely, to work with a teacher for 1 or 2 hours a week, it's very difficult to get momentum without some sort of outside curriculum to supplement that with. And through the blended learning approach, Edusoft has found a way to work with teachers and provide that tool and that learning management platform. And it's been very successful on large-scale applications in a number of countries, Colombia, Peru, and we just signed a deal with Argentina, to name a few. So, since joining us, we've been able to not only leverage the benefits they brought to us, but they've been able to leverage some of the things that we have here at ETS. So our educational learning research is now accessible to Edusoft. Our tools to do automated essay scoring, speech rating, those are things we've been working on for a number of years here and we use in our assessments. That's now available to Edusoft to supplement their platform and make it that much more attractive to learners. It's been a good collaboration for us. It's been a pleasure working with them. They're a great bunch of people. And I hope you find that to be your experience as you go forward and work with them as well. So, once again, welcome, and thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks.